Hi, my name is Patrick Dewald and welcome back to step 3 of the GDPR 5x5 minutes business hack for the SME. If you haven't done much around GDPR, or all you've done is copied some random text from the internet into your privacy policy, then rest assured in 5x5 minutes you'll be in a far better place. Today we're going to talk staff and the Staff Dossier. A key GDPR obligation is to inform your staff on how you're using their personal data. For example, their name and bank account details to pay them correctly. But equally, you might be capturing formal performance reviews. That is personal data. Or you might be monitoring your staff's performance through security cameras or other. And so these are all very important items to get in order to get into your privacy policy. Because rest assured, when relationships break off, those former employees will use GDPR to get an edge. Don't you worry, it's easier than you think. We have done the hard work for you. All you need to do is to review an already filled in dossier, to tweak where needed, to make it your own, and then with a single click, you can generate the required documentation. So why don't we head over to gdprwise.eu and pick up the demonstration where we left it off in step 2. So you open your browser and you travel to gdprwise.eu, where you can log in. You enter your email address and your password and you press sign in. And you're back into your account. You travel to your staff dossier and the processes section, and you will see that there's a warning saying, hey, you haven't added any processes. Don't you worry, we can get that resolved very quickly. First process probably to consider if you have staff or are considering to hire staff is the staff hiring. You press the staff hiring link. Again, similar to what we've seen with the customers, some general information, but then most importantly, we want to align the data items. So when you hire staff, this is likely the data items that you will be gathering. If you say, hey, I'm gathering other data items like diplomas or any other, you would start adding them here. If you don't use certain items, like a citizen number, you would remove it from the list. You would review retention period and security arrangements, and you can tweak if you want to, but then you save that process card. Hey, your first process card has been added. Most likely you're also paying your staff. So staff remuneration, most likely very relevant to you. Similar practice, you review the general tab, review the data items, and you tweak where needed. And again, second process now added. If you perform formal evaluations, you would add that to your dossier. If you don't, you leave it as B. And similar for any of the other processes. There's some more processes here in our library when you click add another process. And you can see maybe there's a company car and you want to add the drive time monitoring process. Maybe this processes or personal data around health insurance. All these items are pre-baked and you can add even a custom one we wouldn't have in the library very easily. And so that's how you go about creating your staff dossier. And then once you've done, that bit is wrapped up, and all we need to do is proceed to step 4 on the third parties. You see, that wasn't too difficult. In step 4, we'll be doing something very similar. We'll be reviewing the third party dossier. And so third parties to you might be, for example, your accountant, and you share your invoices with the accountant, and as a result, the personal data within. But equally, you might be using online software, and you input data, personal data, on their platform, and as a result, you share data with these guys. So if you wanted a head start for step 4, why don't you make a list of those SaaS software solutions you use? Thank you for your time, and see you in step 4.